There you go. Yep. He does that sometimes. I feel like we should mention, I'm drunk at the very least. I don't know about him. His tolerance is, I won't say tolerance, but his natural tolerance is much higher than mine, as I have liver disease.
I think you've also honestly drank more than me.
Actually, so we both had a shot. I had a mixed drink. I had more of a mixed drink, but yours had more alcohol mixed
Mine
into
had
it.
way more alcohol in it, but you've had like 2 of those. I'm on my first beer.
I've had 2 of these 8%ers that are like not even half of my skull, so like
but I'm on my first beer and it's a PBR. Like you've probably honestly drank more than
I probably have. And I have liver disease, for those who don't know. I have an autoimmune hepatitis. In remission, I'm allowed to drink in, as long as I keep my limits in mind.
Yeah.
Again, don't know if any of this is being included, but again, not on Marcus. This is not a Marcus substitute. He has seen the anime. I have not so far. Last we left off, the last thing we saw was that demon got his head chopped off. Because, the dude was training on the right boulder. Again, if we think about this realistically, if what's-his-name chose just a slightly weaker boulder,
probably wouldn't have worked.
It would not have worked. Like, I guess that's why it's taken 14 students now. Yeah. Like, I guess that's like, again, we talked about whether or not that the trainer knew that it was the demon he captured that was killing all the students. But, like, him setting up the rock for training implies that he knows.
I don't think it does. So the thing is, all he knew was that students kept not coming home, and he didn't want to send any more kids to this. So he tried to make the training as brutal and not passable,
I can see that.
so that he didn't have to send him. And then he just managed to do it. But and he was like, "Fuck!"
Why do it as a rock where, canonically so far we saw the dude that tried to kill what's his name's sister.
So
he definitely had the power to split a rock easily.
Yeah, because, so the thing was, he trained him, and he was like, I'm not teaching you anything else.
He kind of thought he left him at a level where he wouldn't have been able to reach the rock cutting phase.
I think he didn't think any of his students would be able to cut that rock, never mind Tanjiro, who came in older and probably didn't learn as much.
Well, honestly, I almost think Tanjiro is almost the same name as that dude with the face scar.
I think when Tanjiro showed up to him, he was probably the same age as when that kid got sent to the training.
Maybe.
Like, that kid was probably there, his whole life.
Okay, that might make sense. But, again, part of me, I guess since you think the other way, we're not going to be told that he knew the whole time. Again, you've gotten a couple things wrong based on, misremembering a couple things. But, you seem so adamant that, I doubt that... I can't remember the trainer's name. It's been almost a week since we've seen the last episode. Don't mind us. And I'm drunk. So,
I don't think these are necessarily things that are ever explicitly said. These are just my kind of assumptions based off of...
Because, sometimes I, am watching, people react to Naruto, and I'm like, I didn't remember this exactly happened this way, or, someone said this opinion, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you've only seen it 3 times. I've seen a lot of Naruto. A lot of Naruto. Too much.
Yeah.
And, but
anyway.
Let's just make sure, we've said everything we need to say so far, so let's just get right back into it. Why do I feel like...
Wait.
No.
Are we on the right episode?
We should be.
Are you sure?
Give it a minute. No, we're not. Wait, we should be on episode 5. Yeah, this is 4. What?
Whoops. Keep that in.
Ignore it. Again, he's headbutting everything in this show. Everything.
Thick skull,
That was not set up before the demon at the temple. I can't believe I only just noticed this. The trainer and, I almost called him Nezuko, Tanjiro's cloak are the same because he's from the water school, and I don't know how I didn't notice this while watching. I was like, oh, he got new drip, but I'm editing, I'm like, that's the blue clouds, David, are you dumb? I noticed too many things while editing that I'm like, I am not paying enough attention to this show, apparently. I notice things, but I don't click them in my head.
Honestly, and I've been reading something else, too, that is really good. I forget what it's called. I'm not going to find it right now. But Berserk is fantastic. You should read Berserk.
I mean, I've heard so many great things about it, and so many people were upset when the author died.
Yeah. It's so good. It's fucking phenomenal.
Low key, I love how you were telling me about Berserk, and I'm like, and you told me about how his death. I'm like, yeah, everyone was really sad when he died. He's like, you knew, and you let me have these emotions.
Literally, oh my god, who let me get into this? At this point in reality,
without knowing he died,
at this
like
point
a year
in the
ago.
timeline, like who let me start this manga? At this point in time, like if I had started it like 2 years ago or a year ago, whatever, before he died, like sure, like let me start. It is an unfinished manga with a dead author, and I just started it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I'm already like so deep. I am balls
like,
deep.
I can't wait for this to be finished.
I am balls deep into this manga, and it will probably never be finished. Like his like apprentice.
Imagine, oh my god, imagine if you heard Mac Miller's posthumous album thing. You're like, oh, I can't wait for his next album. It's like, no, this is after he died.
Literally. Like, I mean, like, his apprentice or whatever has talked about finishing it, but there's no guarantee. Oh. We are already 20 minutes in.
And we are 2 minutes into the video.
Anyway.
Mike, our ADHD ADD combo is not doing well.
Shout out the fucking alcohol, bruh.
Not sponsored by any of these. Wait, is this the demon?
Yes.
That Tanjiro just killed?
I believe so, yes.
Interesting. Why do they all kind of look the same? It's been like, I feel like I've seen this character 4 separate times. As 4 different people.
I feel like the low-level generic demons are kind of just like...
Well, he looks like one of Tanjiro's brothers, honestly, too. Shink. Oh, that's cool. Urokodaki.
Smooth.
That's cool to look at the inside of what he was seeing and thinking at that moment.
Yeah. What a sad reality for a demon.
Honestly, though. Like, they didn't have a choice in becoming a demon, really. Probably most of the time.
Hold up. This is
important.
Big. Yeah.
World building. Ow. Oh, so that is him, okay. So they really kind of forget who they were beforehand. That's sad. So that makes Nezuko really special that she protected. That's sad.
And Tanjiro's just so nice.
It feels like how I would react, though.
He's just the nicest dude. He's just...
Like, he has the power of empathy, for sure. Because, like, in anime, that is the thing. Like, Naruto gets that eventually.
Yeah.
Is that his brother? Yeah. Because, like, all these families are just like Tanjiro's, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Just, we got to care about Tanjiro's because we know them. I think that's what's going to make Tanjiro most powerful. Like, or Dakashi, or whatever his name was, I'm sorry, was about to not train him because the scent of kindness was too strong on him, even to a demon.
We're gonna see that through the show. That, like, there's a lot of things that, like, should work against Tanjiro that just end up working to his advantage.
Yeah, hold on. Let's not go too deep into that. That's a bit close to that spoiler edge.
Yeah. I feel like it's riding the edge. I feel like I didn't spoil anything necessarily.
Yeah.
Maybe. But, you know.
Rest in peace, these guys.
That's also on a level, that statement is something that I don't even actually know for sure. It's something I've inferred from watching.
Yeah. I wonder if he can tell how the souls are put to rest. For sure. You've been training the next generation. Actually, there wouldn't probably be a next generation. Or a Dakashi, or... Again, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He wouldn't have trained another one. They're not gonna answer you about that, bro.
They're also like low levels who have no idea.
Yeah. And they're also low level, so their hunger probably just takes over their whole brain.
And like they haven't eaten in who knows how long. Like
Months,
like,
probably.
Probably years. Like these are just...
I mean, they mentioned that they would eat some... They want humans. But like they would eat probably like squirrels and like deer.
Probably. But like how much of that is really in this chunk of woods here?
True.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, they probably have literally nothing on purpose so they can starve them for the tests.
Yeah.
So when the humans show up, they're like, okay, we're going for this because it's our only chance for sustenance.
Yeah, it makes them scary, but also probably kind of weak.
Yeah, it makes them like reckless and like make bad decisions constantly.
Yeah. So it's like if you...
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. That means you're safe there.
Yeah.
I remembered.
Yep. Proud of you.
Wait, you made it? You're just supposed to make it to the other side? Or can you just chill there till it's over and be like, yeah, I mean, I won. I did it.
I think maybe there was a time skip, I think, is realistically what happened.
Maybe. Oh, main characters! I didn't notice her, to be honest. Are the rest dead, or...?
A little bit of both. Dead, gone, quit.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, he dipped. You don't need to remember him. Dude, Lightning, dude, you're good. You're a main character. You got yellow. It's a main character color. You have a sword. You literally have a fucking sword.
They're borrowed. Those are rentals.
Is Tanjiro's, though?
Yeah. None of them have their sword yet. Those are swords that were given by their like higher ups to like train and do the test.
I'm not gonna remember any of these ranks. None. The sword will take 10 to 15 days. It's hard to read when you're drunk. Clapping. Crows? Moritachi. They get their own crow?
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Except for yellow, dude.
Oh, straight up. I like how she's just enveloped in the bird like, oh, look at you, cutie. That's me. Break it. Break it. Break it. Aw, come on. Are you finished chatting? I'm picking that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the one in the far corner there.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
That will have demons protect you, be your own choosing. Yeah. It's like the Sokka's Master episode of Avatar. You don't know Avatar as well as I do.
Nope.
It's one where he makes his own sword.
Ah.
Tries to be a swordsman.
I haven't seen Avatar in so long. Like,
Maybe we could react to that.
Like I've seen all of like original Avatar, but I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh. Tanjiro definitely does coke. Like, there's no doubt
No,
in my
I
mind.
feel like there's no way he could.
He could smell it too well?
Yeah. His nose works way too well.
That's 4 of them. Where was the 5th?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. He's got a scarf on his crow, and he treats it like a pet, so I trust him. But I haven't seen his face yet, so I don't trust him. Are you just tired?
Listen, you go fight some demons and tell me you ain't fucked up, bruh.
Nah, it's just it feels like he wasn't that tired earlier.
It hadn't hit you. He had the adrenaline going.
I
And
guess,
everything.
yeah. Yeah, maybe take a nap. You know,
In the middle of the road, you know?
there's no shame in being tired. And knowing when you need a rest. Like earlier, I was in pain and laying on the bed. It was nice. You're almost there. Just about 5,000 feet to go, maybe. Again, he's gonna be like, who the fuck are... Oh, you lived. Nezuko? She smelled him. Again, noses. Oh, wait, no, it's big deal that she's up. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Run up and hug her.
It's so funny how she acts.
Well, we'll see, for me, at least.
No, even just, like, kicking the door open and just, like, walking out.
You're
like,
still, like, she's an NPC. That's what it feels
just
like.
oblivious to the world around her.
Like, I couldn't have opened it any other way. Has she eaten yet?
Nah, bro, she don't eat.
Shouldn't you be crying? He's alive! There you go. Yep, he does that sometimes. At last, see? Maybe he knew.
I feel like he probably explained it to him.
Probably, but like he said, at last, like as if he knew.
But how would he know?
Maybe they report to him about it.
I doubt it.
I mean, that's how anime works.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that. Dangerous words. Whatchamacallit art.
It wasn't even that hard of a blood demon art.
Yeah, it's not.
Not hard.
Instead of consuming. That's interesting. It's a fair theory. It's a fair theory.
She photosynthesizes like a plant,
Facts.
but she can't go into the sunlight, so it's a very complicated.
I mean, the moon reflects sunlight. Oh, who do we got here? Jellyfish man? The chimes look like jellyfish to me. Oh, sword delivery. Oh, not coming inside then? That was very fast. He does not want to come inside. From the mountain closest to the sun. Iron sand. Crimson ore. Oh. There he goes again. Help! I'm scared! Why is he touching? Oh?
This shit is so funny.
There is a good chance to turn red, okay. It's a real thing.
Yeah, so the swords change color.
I see.
Yeah. Let's see what color we get.
I hope mine's dildo black. Oh, it is! No! I was kidding! So that means he's gonna die?
Look at how pissed he is.
I can't tell!
That dude.
I know I can't tell! Olo. It can talk?! Aru. Aru. Don't forget that part. My jaw hurts from being dropped for more than a minute. But the bird can talk?
The bird can talk.
They set up that the bird just carries messages and, like, they read it. They set that up when what's-his-name sent the message to the trainer to train Tundra. What?
So, something to note from here, like, this is where the show, like,
Starts.
Yeah.
Like
this is
kind of like how Naruto, when the arc of the Zabuza, like, the first arc of Naruto where they fight Zabuza, like, where that starts, the first episode where they leave the village.
Yeah. So, like, everything up to this point, it was important, it was good, it was necessary.
Training. It was the training arc. It was the tutorial, if you will.
Yeah, but this is, like, the show starts, like, now. So, how you feeling about it?
I loved it, obviously. Great episode. I'm not, I have there's too many unknowns to know how I feel about it in the future. Like, how I feel about the setup. Because obviously, like, either I'm going to love or hate the next part, right? Like, obviously not
Yeah.
like right as in
No. I get what you're saying. That's always a huge fear, like going into like getting past this point in the anime.
Because like I
Or,
love
like,
it so far, but like if it changes in a
or
place
like
where I don't love it.
yeah, or like going to the second season of an anime. That's always
Yeah.
the scariest thing in the world. Like if you loved the first season,
Especially if like there's like this isn't the case for Demon Slayer, but like if you love an anime that had only one season for like 7 years and then it finally gets a new season, it's
One
like
Punch. A lot of people with One
Yeah.
Punch. Personally, think One Punch is good season 1 and season 2, but
Yeah,
a lot of
me
people
too.
were not huge on season 2.
I
from
loved
what I've
both
heard.
of them. Loved them both.
But like,
Because like I look for both in an anime, both styles.
like for me personally though, like Fairy Tail. Like I loved Fairy Tail, and then it reached a point where I could not physically watch
Yeah.
it.
You just needed to skip 10 episodes and you would have been good.
Which like it sucks because it's been years since I watched it, and I'm not gonna go back to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like I hit a point with Fairy Tail where I was like, this is not the anime that I fell in love with, and I am not gonna keep watching it.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that anime.
For those wondering, it's the one where they go to the parallel dimension with the other versions of themselves.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I will agree with. The first half of that season, until you get to like that's where they explain like Jalal's backstory.
Yeah.
Or not Jalal, but like Mystigan's
Yeah.
backstory.
Yep,
I say that because Mystigan is Jalal from that other
Yeah.
dimension. Spoiler alert. But like I don't even know if you knew that yet.
No,
but,
I did.
like,
I got pretty deep into that.
like the final fight, great from that season.
I
Like
didn't
once
get
you
to-
get to like
yeah.
once Mystigan starts like talking about it and like gets everyone involved in the real
I've also
plot.
gotten spoilers too, so I don't know how much I know from watching and how much I know from spoilers.
Yeah. But like
I,
after that season, like it's still fire, just as fire as it was the seasons before. So like if you got through that, like at first I had the same opinion, but I got through it because like
Yeah.
I don't know about me and anime, I'm just able to like slog through like something that I loved and then got boring. And
I
then
think at the
loved again.
time too, I was watching a couple of anime at the same time, and it just kind of became the worst of the ones.
Yeah,
that I
then
was
you just
watching.
end up when you click on like the web page, you're like, maybe not. Then you go back to whatever else it was.
Yeah.
Either
Anyway.
way, like I got
so-
30 episodes into it and was like, I'm out.
I made the mistake of watching regular Full Metal Alchemist, and now I won't go watch Brotherhood because
Yeah.
that's Full
But
Metal
like
Alchemist.
everyone says Brotherhood's better, and even though I watched Brotherhood, I was like, I don't like this.
From what I understand, Brotherhood's just the manga accurate
Yeah.
version.
But like I'm just saying, like everyone who recommends it says watch Brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like if I was gonna suggest Dragon Ball to someone, I'm gonna suggest Kai. If I'm gonna suggest, I guess
If I suggest Naruto, I always suggest
read
use
the
a
filler list. Use the filler list. Yeah.
Use a filler
Like-
list because the filler fucking sucks. And like the worst part is though like people nowadays can watch the filler and be fine with it because they can get through with it
Yeah.
in a week. The thing is with me is I watched Naruto Shippuden as it came out, so I was watching 5 months of filler at a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like it
you
was
get-
fucking awful.
You get an episode a week.
But like, that shows how much I love Naruto.
Yeah.
I sat through that and watched it till it came out.
Yeah.
Like that's how good Naruto is in my opinion.
It
Wow.
is 27 episodes, and the progression within 27 episodes is insane.
We are so fucking off topic by the way.
Facts.
Like none of this is useful for the
Literally.
video. I
And
feel
we're
like we
50 minutes in.
Yeah, we should talk about the fucking anime we're watching. Like that's what I just looked at. I'm like 49 minutes in. How long have we been talking about this?
Woo!
18 minutes?
Anyway, this is where
This is why we're best friends. We can just go off for ages and no one cares.
you know what we haven't done in a while? Some My Hero fan theory.
Ah, fuck, we always done that off camera. Listen, I still think that there'd be OSHA laws in My Hero where you'd have to get a license to use your quirk on the field. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And they proved that I rewatched people reacting to My Hero. Uraraka brings it up. That exact fucking thing. She needs a license for it. I was right. You was wrong.
I didn't say they didn't need a license for it, but I said I feel like maybe it should be a little bit of user discretion.
Maybe, but like, it just
You know what?
depends
Because
on your
like
quirk.
a fire quirk is not a fire quirk is not a fire quirk. You know what I mean? Like they're all kind of like nuanced differences. So I feel like there should be some user. Anyway, we're off topic.
We're off topic. I feel like we should end the video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all see the next one. This one's extremely late. Again, apologize for that. It is currently 6:30 of the damn supposed to upload this at noon. So,
Whoops.
yeah. Hope you have a good one. Hope to see you next time. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you.